like I promised, every single week, the brand new Hallmark Channel original movie will be reviewed, and starting with the one that aired Sunday, which I still need to watch, the Hallmark Channel Movies and Mystery Films, Love Take Two, premiered on Saturday night, and is all about Lily. She's this reality TV showrunner, and what this reality TV show is you are basically watching these marriages come together and people be married on TV. And one of the couples drops out, so they have to find one more couple, and one of the couples happens to be her ex-boyfriend. And there is a little bit of chemistry between them that starts to blossom here and there, and then you know what happens. How was this film? This one was pretty darn weak, I gotta say. It was good for the first 30 to 45 minutes. Then it just drags. It just drags, and there's no more chemistry. There was more believable chemistry with the lead guy and the girl that he was supposed to be marrying. That was a believable couple. This one didn't really seem like it. You had some decent acting in here, but it was due to the poor screenplay and the very poor romantic acting between those two when they aren't flirting and sitting down, having a glass of champagne or wine or having dinner. Then the film works. Up to that point, it worked. But when the romance aspect starts coming in, you're like, oh, here we go. We're going to get to feel for these characters because you're building them up and building them up. But then it just crashes. It crashes. And I didn't really care for the last half of the film. Again, the first half of the film, I enjoyed. Because most of these Hallmark Channel films are like 85 to 87 minutes. So the first 45 minutes of the 80-something minute film, I enjoyed. Where it really got dragging and just screeched to a halt was when they sit down and have supper. And the bride is supposed to be there, but she has to cancel for some stupid reason. And then it just drags there. Not much I can say. There is a few good points. Again, the acting, when they're not acting romantic and lovey-dovey, the two main stars aren't doing that. They are really good. The cinematography is beautiful. The costume design. The one thing I love watching these Hallmark Channel June weddings movies is for the dresses, because they do a great job. But this one looked like it was like any other wedding dress I have seen in every other Hallmark Channel original film. But it still looked good. A lot of white. This one had a lot of white. A lot more white tone than Wedding at Graceland. Which, by the way, is my favorite of these June weddings ones. Not a very strong film, but not a poor film either. Just a mediocre Hallmark Channel film. This is not usually the way these movies go. I think they're just hitting a lull right now. Once we get to Summer Nights, or whatever the next one is, whatever the next celebration for them is. I'm hoping the films get better, and I think they will, because looking at them, they look great. I'm going to give Love Take Two a C-.